One thing that I know about life is that we have no control how the way we were created. And what I mean is this: the way you look, your height, facial facial features. Now we do see on the internet, I have, that many people are, for example, if you want to get taller, there's things you can do to get taller. There are things you can do, for example, to change the color of your skin. Um, those type of things for me. Now I'm not judging anyone, but it's like, wow, that's really, how can I say it? It's crazy, crazy in a way. Like, wow, people are really doing that, right? But for me personally, and this is one of the reasons why I want to talk about this, is that I was once, when I was younger, I've been bullied. And I talked about this before. And bullying is not cool because, and I'm not here to make you feel bad for me or not, because as you can see in the way as the way you see when you watch my videos, you view and you see the way I speak. You see the way, even if I'm making a mistake, you know what I mean, and I say certain words, I correct myself. You see how humorous I can be. A lot of that had to take confidence. Certain things I can do, and I look back at my videos, I'm like, dang, I did that. But at the same time, I don't feel bad. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. You live and you learn. Confidence. I'm here to let you know that, yo, accept the way you are. And I'm going to get more into detail, and I'll tell you why it's good. And I'm give you some examples of what I've been through. And hopefully, for those of you that can, can relate, yo, comment below. And if you like it, yo, it's okay. You know what I mean? And I'm here to let you know it's okay. But before I get into the video, let me introduce myself as Eugene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And today we're going to talk about, again, embrace the way you were created. Of course, the title is going to be a little different. I'm going to tweak it up a little bit, but it's just to get your attention. But let's get back into the video. Yo, no matter what you do, how you do it, not everybody's going to accept. Not everyone is going to accept, and not everybody's going to see that you're beautiful. Not everybody's going to see that you're handsome. And even if people tell you that you're beautiful, you're handsome, a lot of people that you come across won't treat you that way. The sad thing is in life that most people, they'll say one thing and treat you another way. Now, of course, for those of you, like most of us, we go through certain traumas. We go through certain things that we remember like when we were younger. People said certain things. You may have somebody close to you and they hurt your feelings. But what I can tell you is this. Think about it. What they said about you, even when you were younger, even if it was just a few years ago, even if it was months ago, is it really true? When you tripped out, when you were frustrated, when you were upset in what they told you, was it really true what they said about you? Now, think about it. A lot of us, and I say me, we were once, and I could say me, I say once, or many times, and we took rejection. And still to this day, I get rejection, but think about it. How bad that can that be? Me, I'm a kind of person. I was a kind of person. I'm gonna give you a little description about myself, right? You see me in front of the camera, I'm standing. I'll take pictures. People will see me, the way I sit down, they will automatically think that, okay, you know what, from my posture, the way I'm built, I look like I'm a tall guy. How about if I tell you I'm not? I'm not a tall guy. I'm actually one of the shortest, and I'm the oldest, and I'm the shortest males in my family. Most people in my family, they have to be a minimum males. A lot of them have to be a minimum, I'll say 5'8", 5'9", right? Still, to some people, a lot of people are still short. I'll say most of them is 5'11", 6 feet. My little brother, I'm the shortest out of all my brothers. I'm the shortest out of my, and I'm the oldest. But where I'm going with this is this. Even when I was younger, I faced a lot of rejection. Sometimes, and I speak to a lot of, and I see in the internet, me being short, a lot of some women that I've come across when I was much more younger didn't want to talk to me because I was probably too short. Well, I felt probably I was too short. Now, back then, it didn't really hit me too much because I'm going to tell you why. It was this one dude guy, his name was Eli. If you ever watch my videos, you know who I am. He was one of my father's friends. He was like a brother of my father. He was like my uncle. He will always tell me, fellas, keep game. I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm telling you game, but one of the things that I learned and stuck through me, deal with the people that like you. Go where you're wanted. What you really like and really want is not gonna like you. And you gotta face the fact that you can't get everything that you want. But the ones that really like you and want to be around you, a lot of times, in your eyes, they're not the perfect person for you, but they could be one of the best people for you. And that stuck to my head. That's one of the things. It may not make sense to a lot of people, but I live my life through that philosophy. And I catch myself working on myself. Now, for me, like I said, like my teeth, I always had a gap between my tooth. I've made videos about this before, but this is the new year. You can't change for anyone. The way you see yourself, other people won't see how you are. Build yourself up. Accept yourself for who you are. If you're a male, listen, there's certain things you can change about yourself. You may be a little overweight. You can control that. The way you can control that, if you're overweight, an example, hit the gym. Watch what you eat. You're not going to have the perfect body. But guess what? If you could slim down, hit them weights, you may could see a difference. I won't say make a difference. If you are consistent, you will see a difference. Ladies, look. Vice versa, you could be that same way. Now, for me, I love my big women. I like being around. I love, an example, a BBW. I have experience with a BBW. I'm the kind of person, if I see you, and I have to break this down to you ladies because you tend to be a little sensitive and emotional, so I'm really watching what I'm saying. But I have to let you know too if you're a BBW, because I use BBW as an example because I have a lot of women friends, lady friends that are BBWs, and I've come across a lot of them that are very confident, and this is one of the reasons why I'm gonna use a page out of their books, and I could tell you. And I have experience, I have had a girlfriend that was a BBW. And one of the things that I learned about them, they accept who they are, and they know that, hey, where they want to be, how they want to build themselves, if they want to lose weight, whatever they want to do, it takes time. But at the same time, you can only love yourself and accept yourself for how you are right now. Know you're down for you know what's great about you. You know that, okay, you know what? A lot of people love me, my personality, and 9 times out of 10, most people, once they go past that stage and seeing the way you look, everything is gonna matter in here. And ladies, I had to tell you this. Accept yourself for who you are. That person that you see, that color complexion, it could be whatever color, light skin, dark skin, white, you know what I mean? They could be Karen. That's not you. That's not you. You, when you look in that, when you look in the mirror, you look in the camera, you see who this is. But at the same time, what really matters is here. This is what you can build up, the inside of you, because that's what people love. That's what people go for. I'm use myself as an example. I remember when I was younger. I remember this stuck with me, and I never understood. And I was 13, 14 years old. This one kid, it was a dude. We were young, you know what I mean? He asked me, he was a football player at the time because I was in middle school, and I was cool with everybody. I was a friendly little kid, still to this day, still friendly, and I was always happy to be around people because I didn't have no older siblings. I was the oldest, and of course, when I was younger, a lot of my younger siblings, they always looked to me to do and say certain things or help them with certain things, right? Because I was the oldest. But me being who I am and, going to school, I was in lunch in the cafeteria. This one kid asked me, it was me, yo, why your head so big? And then I looked at him and I said, because that's how God created, that's how God made me. I can't say create because, I'm not using those type of words. I said, that's how God made me. I don't know. I looked at him and he just looked at me like, in today's world, especially being an adult, there's some people are just as ignorant as that little kid when I was younger. But I'll tell you this. Me being my age now, and I'm not gonna go off and rant and say, if he says to me just that, because I'm not playing that. I'm in the internet. I'm being real with you. I'm not gonna sit there he said this, because 9 times out of 10, when things come to me, I just avoid it. But I tell you this. Now, I'm just coming from the gym. You know what I mean? I'm not. But when I get fixed up, I get fixed up. But I say this. Now, I'm in my 30s, and I'm saying this with confidence. I don't look like the average 30-year-old. I look real good for my age. And I say this with confidence because I know who I am. I feel good. I look good. And I know that anywhere I go somewhere, you feel aura. And I'm not changing myself for anyone because you see things the way you see it. And guess what? As I stated, I'm short. I'm 5'6", but I move like I'm 6'2". My confidence is 6'2". That's saying I used to be at one point, I would be like, I wish I was told. I wouldn't change anything about me, but I can only get better financially. That's what I want to change, right? I would like to get physically fit, right? I would love to eat right because I want that to appear in the outside, because whatever you put inside, it appears on the outside. But I say this, when somebody sees you, how somebody sees you, how they view you, don't have nothing to do with you. So what? They're not attracted to you. Next. Fellas, ladies, focus on yourself. Be a better you. Be your own competition. What everybody else says and feel and think about you is not your business. It's not your business. Because we still have people, for example, that you think, okay, let me use this example. All these celebrities that's going on right now, look how many surgeries they have to go through. Look at how many times they had to divorce, in and out of relationships. And then you're over here sitting over here stressing about because you don't look like this, but you have somebody in this world that would love to be with you and love you for who you are. And you're busy over here worried about what this person said to you that brings no value to you or think. And if you have somebody in your life bringing you down, you ought to leave and separate yourself from that person and be around someone that shows you value and love you the way you look. We all as individuals, we all as a people, we change. Life changes. You're not gonna look like how you look 5 years ago. You're not gonna look like how you look 20 years ago. You're not gonna look like a teenager. It's just life. But at the same time, you're taking care of yourself and you being the best version of yourself, that light, that brightness is gonna come out of you and you're gonna look even better, if that makes sense. But if you like this video, what I'm saying, I invite you guys to comment below and say what you have to say. And also, I'm available to chat with you. You're gonna see in my email. You're gonna see in the email, you straight in the comment below, right? Even in the description, you're gonna see an email and you can chop it up with me, all right? I invite you guys to hit me up, send me an email, and I'm gonna send you, information where you can get in contact with me. Of course, it's a consultation, you gotta pay, but at the same time, you get to chop it up with me, and then we'll talk more again. And also keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com, and also in the comments section description below. All right, this is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend, and I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe.